Let's celebrate some of the many highlights of 2024 for UC-ANR. Co-hosted by California 4-H, the 12th annual North Bay Science Discovery Day shared the wonders of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics with more than 10,000 children, parents, educators, and community members. California 4-H, CalFresh Healthy Living UC, and UC Master Food Preservers teamed up at San Mateo County Juvenile Hall to teach healthy cooking, food safety, nutrition, and preparation for careers in food service. The CalFresh Healthy Living UC program and Alameda County Cooperative Extension teamed with UC San Francisco Benioff Children's Hospital to provide vital nutrition education to parents in places their children receive health care. The expanded food and nutrition education program helped low-income families make healthy food and exercise choices with a limited budget. Hopland Rec conducted 3 prescribed burns as part of its 10-year vegetation management plan with CAL FIRE and a Cooperative Extension Ecological Restoration Research Project. Through the support of donors and the Mendocino Fire Safe Council, all youth field trips to Hopland Rec are now free of charge, expanding access to invaluable education opportunities. Hanson Rec held its first field day at the new Camarillo location to share information on cover crops and soil health. Plant pathology and nematology labs at Kearney Rec analyzed over 300 grower samples, returning essential information on diseases and control methods. Scientists also conducted 43 trials on 21 crops and tested 15 products for registration. The first Vine Connect Field Day, held at Kearney Rec, welcomed farmers, researchers, tech developers, and investors to experience innovations that aim to make California's farms more sustainable. Lynn Cove Rec shared citrus knowledge with local youth and industry professionals, as well as visitors from South Korea, Brazil, and South Africa through workshops, field days, roundtables, and research collaborations. Cooperative Extension Specialist Jeff Mitchell and partners published findings from a 20-year study at Westside Rec of conservation agriculture, including no-till and cover cropping practices. The GROW program at South Coast Rec hosted field days for nearly 600 local high school students who learned about hydroponics, took a tractor tour, tasted fruit grown on site, and more. Harvest Solutions Farm, a partnership between South Coast Rec, Second Harvest Food Bank of Orange County, and Solutions for Urban Ag, had more than 9,000 people volunteer to grow and harvest over 2 million pounds of fresh produce. The UC-ANR Fire Network led 6 prescribed burn associations and helped guide and connect all 28 PBAs in the state that provide crucial fire resiliency training and support. Fire advisor Barb Zatink-Wolfson hosted the first ever Good Fire Fair in Santa Cruz County, engaging the public in educational activities about fire. UC Master Food Preservers started a new program that makes online classes and recordings available to anyone, anytime. Local hands-on classes covered curing raw olives, apple pie filling, herb tomatoes, pickles, sausages, peaches, soft cheeses, and more. UC Master Gardeners helped build a greener state by empowering Californians to improve their gardens. Over 70% of gardeners they worked with are choosing plants that fit their garden's size, sunlight, and water needs, monitoring for pests and diseases, planting to support pollinators, and/or growing their own food. 9 student teams developed innovations in agriculture using cutting-edge technology to compete in the Farm Robotics Challenge, a national contest organized by UC-ANR and the AI Institute for Next Generation Food Systems, with support from technology partner FarmNG. IGIS announced its collaboration with 4-H on a 3-year USDA-funded program to spark interest in food and agriculture among teens by using cutting-edge drone and mapping technologies. The Nutrition Policy Institute celebrated 10 years of making healthy choices more accessible for all by providing research and data that help inform federal and state nutrition programs. The Organic Agriculture Institute reported on their needs assessment of the California organic sector's most pressing issues and began regional tours to visit organic producers. UC Sustainable Agriculture Research and Education Program celebrated its first year united with the Organic Agriculture Institute, Small Farms Network, and Master Food Preserver Program. program. SAREP was awarded $2 million from UCOP to accelerate adoption of climate-smart farming practices through the California Farm Demonstration Network. UC environmental stewards and course partners trained over 1,600 California naturalists and climate stewards thanks to the work of 160 active instructors. Participants and alumni completed 80,000 hours of volunteer service worth about $3 million to California. The program also reached a milestone of 10,000 environmental stewards trained since its inception. North Coast IPM advisor Cindy Crone identified flat-headed borer attacking pear fruit, a surprising finding for these wood-attacking insects. IPM advisor Eric Middleton is examining African tulip trees planted as ornamentals in San Diego County since the nectar appears to be toxic to pollinators. Farm advisor Scott Oneto and assistant specialist Brian Allen piloted a program for virtual fencing in the Central Sierra, demonstrating how the technology benefits ranchers, animals, and the land. Poultry specialist Maurice Pitesky and colleagues worked to stop the spread of avian influenza by developing a waterfowl alert network and holding statewide webinars to help farmers and backyard chicken owners protect their animals. The Forest Stewardship and UC Fire Network teams held the first California Tree School, where attendees learned about a variety of forestry topics. Cooperative Extension also organized forest stewardship workshops across the state to help landowners make their forests more resilient. The new University of California Agriculture and Natural Resources Foundation was established to advance our essential research and extension mission. It is guided by a volunteer board of directors representing a variety of communities across California who will promote philanthropy through advocacy and fundraising. In fiscal year 2024, our donors provided $5.2 million in support. We're excited to show the positive impacts made possible by their generosity.